here in Danbury, Connecticut. So, got some bad news for you guys. I'll let a couple more people enter in and then I'll get started. Tyranny here in corrupted Connecticut. Straight tyranny. That's just the way it is around here. So basically what happened was, yours truly, Long Island Audit, aka Sean. I don't know if all of you guys are going to be familiar with it, but I'm going to do it real quick and I'll get into the juicy details. And by the way, if there's ever a video that you are going to like and share, it would be this one. So a little bit of background. For those of you who follow the channel, you'll know that I went to Danbury Public Library and encountered some of the most idiotic tyrants ever. Tibbets, you remember him. He was a big fan favorite. Tibbets and Utter, all those a-holes over there, but and Tyrants. But if you remember that video, it was a great video. I'm gonna link these videos that I'm talking about in the description so you could so you can go watch them. But and then also I went to the Danbury City Hall to sue to serve them with the notice of intent to sue on the for their conduct and their violation of my rights in the Danbury Public Library. So I was in Connecticut again, visiting Impact Auditor, getting some audits done over here, and I decided, hey, I'm gonna go back to Danbury City Hall. I'm gonna do a revisit because technically I didn't audit Danbury City Hall. I was just there to serve them with the notice of intent to sue. So I was like, okay, let me go serve them. Let me go do an audit this time. So I get to Danbury City Hall, that same security guard. Like I said, if you don't know what I'm talking about, links are going to be in the description. The same security guard from Danbury City Hall was there. He told me, oh yeah, you can film. You just got to fill out this form. We have a new policy. I said, listen, man, I'm not going through this with you. I'm not going to get into this time. I'm just going to go film City Hall. That's it. I'm not filling out any forms. You know who I am. You know the deal already. This should be a no-brainer for you. But so I went into Danbury City Hall and I started filming. He gets in my way. He starts pushing me. This is a long story, so buckle up. He gets in my way from going up the stairs, starts pushing me, starts getting in my way, threatening me. He's going to drop me like a tree. I told him, hey, listen, buddy, he used to drop trees or whatever when he was younger. I said, listen, I'm not a tree. I hit back. You could drop me like a tree if you want. You can try. But old man or whatever, real off his rocker. So basically, he wouldn't allow me to go up the stairs, threatened me, pushing me. So listen, you push me one more time, you're going to go to jail today. It's all on video. You're going to go to jail. He kept pushing me. He called the police. When the police got there, I showed him the video of him pushing me and him threatening me. Of course, he didn't go into cuffs right then and there. Of course not. They took a statement from me, a statement from him, and they extracted. I went down to the police station right here where I'm at right now. And they took my statement, took his statement, and took the extraction of the video that shows his assault on me. And they supposedly are going to put a warrant, submit a warrant to the state's attorney. So fast forward, I finished with all that. But just to clarify, if that was me and I pushed him 6 times and I threatened him, I'd be going to jail and I'd be in cuffs. There would be no submitting anything to the state's attorney for sure. So anyway, they said they're going to submit it to the state's attorney. So again, because I went down to Danbury Police Department, I still didn't get to audit the City Hall. So after I did all of that, I went back to City Hall. As I'm in City Hall this time, he tells me, thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you. So as I'm going back to City Hall, he's like, I'm going to follow you around. I said, man, if that's what you get paid to do, to follow me around, go ahead. Do what you got to do. So he follows me around. I'm upstairs. I'm like, I'm going to stop into the town clerk's office. I'm going to get me some FOIA request forms, ask them what they're doing. You guys know what I do. Hey, how you doing? What service do you offer here for the public? Can I get some FOIA request forms? Things of that nature. As soon as I step into the town clerk's office, he becomes, again, unstable and irate and starts, you can't be in here. You're only allowed to film the hallways and the walls in the hallways. What? I can only film the walls in the hallway? I can't go into the town clerk's office and film, and I can't go to every other public accessible office who offers service to the public. So he starts going crazy. The town clerk starts going crazy. He's from Allied Universal Security Company, so go figure. Bunch of tyrants over there. But so the town clerk, he's escalating it. The town clerk's going crazy. He's going crazy, saying, I said, hey, listen, can I get I need FOIA request form. She said, oh, no, you can't get that here. You got to send me a letter in the mail. Really? You can't provide me with FOIA request forms at the town clerk? Anyway, denial of services. I'm like, okay. The corporation counsel, the city attorney for Danbury, comes downstairs, and I get a little excited because I'm like, hey, I just served you with a notice of intent to sue. I'm going to be dealing with you soon. Nice to meet you. How you doing? He then begins to go, you cannot film in any of the offices. This is an attorney, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, fellow patriots. This is an attorney, the attorney for the city of Danbury, Connecticut. He's telling me, you can't film in any of these public offices. You can only film in the hallway. Same thing security guard said. He must have told the security guard that. You can only film in the hallway and the walls in the hallway. You can't film people. You can't film employees, public employees, people who are in public. I said, sir, have you ever heard of there is no expectation of privacy in public? He's an attorney. He's an attorney. I don't understand. He just doesn't get it. So I'm going back and forth with him. I'm going to try and make this story a little bit shorter than what it really is. But I'm going back and forth with him, arguing with him. He's like, there's no case law that backs you up. All these different things. You need to get out. The security guard pushes me out of the office. And I go into the town clerk's office. I go into the town assessor. They follow me in there saying that I can't be filming in the offices. I can't be filming the counter. All these different lies that they're telling me. Do they not know who I am? Did they not get the memo last time, 3 hours after the Danbury Public Library incident, that the chief of police here, Riddenhour, put out a statement? Do they not know? Do they not know I know what I'm talking about? So the attorney, he's just a complete idiot. And he goes and he's like, oh, yeah, you can't film in here. So he tells the security guard, hey, call the police. So I'm like, here we go again. So many times these police have been here. So he calls, he's like, the security guard says, I'm not going to call the police. Security guard Phil, by the way. Phil Genosa, Allied Security Universal. But we'll be suing them too. Don't worry, it's all coming. Stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe, because all these lawsuits, everything I'm talking to you about, it's coming soon. So he tells Phil to call the police, security guard Phil. And Phil's like, I'm not calling the police. They're going to get mad at me. They're going to get mad at me. Because obviously Phil's been calling the police his whole life, I guess. And they keep leaving, and they keep not helping him out. But so Phil gets another woman at the town hall, a public employee from the town assessor's office, to call the police. She calls the police, so I'm sitting there waiting for them. At this point, I'm in the hallway of town hall, the second floor. Haven't gone anywhere because the security guard, if I keep trying to walk, he keeps getting in my face, keeps putting his hand on my camera lens, keeps doing stupid stuff, keeps just being a complete tyrant. You're a security guard, dude. Know your role. Know your role. Observe and report. That's what you're here to do. But whatever. That's why he'll be getting a lawsuit, and so will his company. But, so now the police officers arrive. Police arrive. A Hispanic cop, forgot his name at the moment, and let me get his name. I think I got it right here. Yep, got it right here. So Officer Contreras arrives, and he's talking to me, and then Officer Farrell, Farrell. Officer Farrell, remember him. So Officer Farrell goes over, and he goes and talks to the corporate counsel, the city attorney over there, and he goes and talks to the security guard, which are about like 15 feet away from me. Then Officer Contreras talks to me. He's like, what's going on, man? I'm like, nothing, I'm just filming in public, independent journalists, gathering content for a story. There is nothing going on here, nothing sinister. I'm just filming in public. They're trying to tell me I can't film in the town clerk's office or the town assessor's office or any of these public places. And I just know they're wrong. And I'm just trying to peacefully exercise my rights like I always do. He's like, oh, no, man, you're cool, man, you're cool. You could do that. if you can see it from public, you can film it. You know, there's no problems here. There's no issues. Don't worry about it. You know, me and him have a good conversation. He's doing a great job at de-escalation. Great job at de-escalation. So me and him are talking about it. He's agreeing with everything I'm telling him. He's agreeing with the Constitution. He's honoring his oath. Then all of a sudden, Officer Farrell stops talking with the corporate counsel, stops talking to the security guard, walks up to me, and he says, "Are you filming?" He looks at me. First words this man's ever said to me. He tried to get earlier when I was pressing charges against the security guard, who still wasn't arrested. Still wasn't arrested. I don't know if he ever will be. Earlier, he tried to get them. He's like, "We're 18, we're out of here." He didn't talk to me, but he was trying to get the sergeant. And what I've noticed is, I'm going to give you guys this little tidbit knowledge that I've noticed. The sergeants defer to the officers who have a longer tenure than them. This man is old. He's probably been on the force 20, 25 years. And the sergeant, he told the sergeant, "Let's go." He's just a regular officer. And the sergeant was ready to leave in the middle of me filing a criminal complaint. Couldn't believe it. If it wasn't for me saying, "You guys would be making a big mistake. I just showed you a video of a crime and you're just gonna leave because this guy's telling you to leave." Must be friends with the security guard or Officer Utter. You don't know who Officer Utter is? Check out the videos in the description. So now he comes up to me. He's, "Are you recording?" I said, "Yes, of course I am. You know that." He grabs my phone. "Put your phone away." Grabs my phone, puts it in my pocket, turns me around, puts my hands behind my back, and clanks on those cuffs super tight. Puts on those cuffs super tight on my wrist and tells me, "You're under arrest." I'm shocked, really. Officer Contreras, who was right next to me, just having a conversation with me, his face is one of shock. He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. He's walking me down the hallway now, and I'm like, "Officer, what am I..." So hot out here. I'm like, "Officer, what am I arrested for?" He's like, "Trespassing." I'm like, "Trespassing?" I'm thinking in my head, I'm not even going to talk to this clown. You know, whatever. Trespassing in City Hall. Really? Okay. So he's like, "You're under arrest for trespassing." Puts me in the car. He's taking me down to the supervisor arrives. Same supervisor from earlier in the day, who told me he would treat me the same way he treated that security guard. Not, I got arrested unlawfully. The security guard, which there's evidence of him committing a crime, didn't get arrested. So now, they're bringing me down to Danbury Police Department right here. They bring me underneath here, underneath the police department here, and I go into a holding cell. In the holding cell, I asked the processing officer, "What am I being charged with?" He said, "Trespassing." I said, "All right, it's complete bullshit. You know, this is not gonna, what is this? You know, this is not gonna stick. Now I just got another lawsuit to file against the city of Danbury." Insane. You wouldn't believe it. And oh yeah, I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna get my phone back after this, right?" Because Waterbury got me traumatized. Waterbury, which is the town right over from Danbury. If you guys watched any of my other lives, you'll see that, you'll know that I was arrested in Waterbury filming in the post office, which Impact Order and I found out that they don't even have jurisdiction in the post office. So bye-bye to that charge coming up. I got court for that, I believe, July 27th in Waterbury. Bye-bye to that. Hello, federal lawsuit. Anyway, I'm in the holding cell. He says I'm charged with trespassing. They take my fingerprints, take my picture, smile, you know, all that good stuff. And then I'm like, "All right, well, am I going to be ROR'd, a promise to appear note or whatever they call it out here? I think they call it a promise to appear in here in Connecticut." And he's like, "No, you're going to have a bond." I said, "A bond for what? Trespassing?" He was like, "Yeah, we always give bonds here. We don't give promise. We don't give a promise to appear notes on here." So I was like, "What? Whatever. Doesn't matter." So he puts me in the holding cell. I'm in the holding cell. I'm like, how does this always, I'm thinking to myself, guys, how does this always happen to me? I've been auditing since March, and I have come across the worst tyrants I have ever seen on any audits, really. Maybe it's because I'm going through it personally. I don't know. But I'm telling you, I was arrested in City Hall Picture this. Filming in City Hall, I was arrested. What? If you can't film in City Hall, where can you film? Anyway, so now I'm in the holding cell, right? And I'm like, wow, I can't believe this is happening to me. I'm like, these guys are complete tyrants. And on the way over there, I'm like, officer, you put the cuffs on too tight. Can you loosen them? He starts laughing at me. I'm like, oh, let me guess. They're built for comfort, right? They're not built for comfort. Yeah, typical tyrant response. He starts to laugh, you know. So anyway, I'm in the holding cell. I just told you that so you know he's a complete tyrant, complete and utter tyrant. So I'm in the holding cell. The officer comes back and he's like, your bond is $10,000. Let me repeat that for those of you who didn't hear. $10,000 bond, which was set by the watch commander at Danbury Police Department, right here, right behind me. $10,000 bond. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, for a trespassing charge? He's like, no, you were also charged with breach of the peace. Breach of the peace? What? All of a sudden, now I'm in custody. Now I'm already in the holding cell, been processed already. And now all of a sudden, I get charged. Never was told anything about breaching the peace because I didn't. Now all of a sudden, I get a breach of the peace charge. And I'm really disappointed in the chief here. I just want to say this real quick while it's on my mind. I'm disappointed in you, Chief. Chief Riddenhour, Patrick Riddenhour. He's the president of the Connecticut Police Chiefs Association and the police chief of Danbury Police Department. He came out 3 hours after that library video and admonished his officers, basically called them out saying that their behavior was unacceptable, top priority for an investigation, right guys? You guys seen it. Go check my community feed. You can see his statement. Top priority right now is to, have this investigation against the officers. I'm glad he wasn't arrested and I'm glad he wasn't hurt. That was his statement. Full investigation. Chief, where were you when I was sitting down here? Where were you? Where were you, Chief? When I was unlawfully arrested. Violation of my civil rights. Where were you, Chief Riddenhour? Patrick Riddenhour? Where were you? Where were you? Why didn't you come down there and release me? Why don't you come down there and tell your officers, what are you doing? Release this man. Why don't you come figure it out? You know who I am. You know who I am. You know why I do what I do. You've seen my videos, Chief. Why did you do it that way? Why didn't you do anything? Thin blue line, ladies and gentlemen. Thin blue line. His officer already arrested me, so they probably had the case of fuck it's. Like, we're just gonna ride this one out. Hope you guys write out that lawsuit that's incoming. Hope that's coming. So on top of this, they take my phone. So now this is going to be the phone I'm talking to you on now. This is my 4th phone I've had to buy since I started auditing. And I don't buy cheap phones because I don't like you guys to see bad quality or anything like that. So when I'm doing my audits, I either have my Galaxy Z Fold 2, Galaxy S21 Ultra. Both of them were taken from me. I had an iPhone in the past. Now I got another iPhone 12 Pro. This is getting expensive. And they're going to have to pay for this. This is getting expensive. They're trying to make me give up. I saw somebody said that. Yeah, they're trying to make me give up. They must not know me, though. You guys know me more than them because guess what? Where am I? I was here last night for 6 hours. 6 hours underneath this building. Freezing cold. They got the AC maximum blast. Freezing cold. They didn't feed me till the very last minute. Then you're gonna tell me my bond is $10,000. You're gonna add some random charge of breach of the peace, which I never heard of before you tell me about my $10,000 bond, right? Very fair, very just of Danbury Police Department. I emailed the chief last night. I didn't sleep last night. I've been up over 24 hours at this point because I was writing an internal affairs complaint, which you guys will see. I videoed that when I submitted the internal affairs complaint. I'll either release that tomorrow or Sunday. The internal affairs complaint, I was writing that up yesterday. I was writing up a criminal complaint for the FBI. We're going back over there to the FBI because this tops everything that's ever happened to me. This is the most bizarre tyrant. I can't believe it. Just violation of my rights. I shouldn't be shocked at this point. Take my phone again. Now there's another agency that's holding my phone as evidence. But what's funny is when it was the security guard, they didn't take my phone. They were able to download the video. Why didn't you download the video this time, Danbury Police Department? Why'd you have to take my phone? You're trying to punish me. But guess what? I'm right back here with another phone. I got good subscribers. I'm very frugal with my money, so I'll be good. I'm going to keep buying these phones, whatever it takes. And I got to go buy another phone because I can't walk around with one phone because obviously they could take this one too next time. I'm going to make it my personal mission to be out here in Danbury. Anybody who wants to join me, by the way, out here in Danbury, you're more than welcome. We'll all go to City Hall together. Can't arrest all of us. Anybody who wants to come out to Danbury, Connecticut, I'm going to be out here. I'm going back to Long Island really quick for the weekend, but I'll be back out here Monday. They got me spending money on hotels. They got me spending money on the ferry from Port Jefferson. Everything, guys. And I'm not complaining. I chose this. I'm actually happy because now I get to, no matter how much money I have to spend, I get to expose tyrants. And there's nothing better than exposing tyrants. Exposing them and holding them accountable. Going to the FBI. We're going to the FBI. So let me finish the story. So 6 hours in, thank God for Impact Auditor. Shout out to Impact Auditor. If you're not subscribed to Impact Auditor, I would subscribe to Impact Auditor because he helped your boy out and he got some crazy content coming. Some really cool content coming. I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that a little bit later in another live, but he's got some really cool content that I'm definitely a fan of coming soon. So, like I said, if it wasn't for him, he drove all the way out here. I was in here 6 hours on a $10,000 bond for trespassing and a breach of the peace. What? So I get out with Impact Auditor and we're looking, the first thing I do is I look up the statement, I look up the penal code and the statute for the Connecticut breach of peace. I'm reading it, it's like 6 lines. I'm reading it. Nothing even remotely applies to my actions. Even remotely. They can't even kind of, you know how police officers, law enforcement, they'll like put something that, maybe it's a little bit, it's up for interpretation or whatever. There is no interpretation on this one. I'm telling you guys, this is a slam dunk. Slam dunk. 100% slam dunk case. I don't know why they did it. He must be retiring soon. I don't know. He must be retiring. I asked him that in the car. You must be retiring soon. Violation of my rights. Arrested in the hallway of a city hall here in Danbury for trespassing. How can I trespass on something that I fund? I'm sure Danbury receives federal funds, right? I might not be from Danbury, but I pay a hell of a lot of federal taxes. I'm sure they receive, the city of Danbury receives federal money. So a building that I help fund, I can be trespassed from. Our building, people's building, that corporate council doesn't, the city's attorney doesn't own that building. The mayor doesn't own that building. Joe Cavo, the mayor here at Danbury, I want to tell you a little something about him. So he went on a local radio show here in Danbury. I'm not even going to mention the name of the radio show because it's so small. It doesn't even matter. Like, I'm not even going to highlight him. But he went on this radio show and the host was asking him about the public library incident. He's like, well, the First Amendment is up for interpretation. You know how our rights are. It's up for interpretation. That guy was an agitator. Long Island Audit, an agitator? I don't think so. I think you're wrong. But he's like, he's an agitator. He's wrong. Da-da-da-da-da. After the police chief already basically admitted his officers were wrong. 3 hours after the incident, 2 weeks later, he goes on a radio show. Joseph Cavo, the mayor of Danbury, goes on a radio show and he's talking about, oh, he was wrong. He's an agitator. He was siding with those police officers. Tibbetts. Remember Tibbetts? You guys remember Tibbetts. You guys remember Tibbetts and Utter. And if you don't, if you haven't seen it, I'm leaving the links in the description below because you got to watch those. Tyrants. But Pharrell, you take the cake, buddy. You take the cake. You just cost your city a ton of money. You just wanted, this was, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow patriots, we all know what this is, what this was. This was retaliation for me showing how stupid and how much of tyrants they are here in Danbury, in that Danbury public library video. That's all this is. This is retaliation. This is them trying to get back at me, take my phone, went to the App Store, got another one. I got the best subscribers in the world. You guys helped me out a whole bunch. I don't mind spending any kind of money on anything that helps me further our cause here, because I appreciate all you guys. You guys are the best, really. And it's not just now in this live. You guys are blessing me, and I appreciate that. It's not even just then, just randomly, PayPal, Venmo, I'm getting blessed. And that money I use to put back in here. I got legal fees, guys. I gotta, when I file these lawsuits, there's filing fees. I have to look for an attorney. There's a lot of things that go into auditing. And like I said, I'm not complaining. I'm grateful. Truly grateful. Truly grateful. I am blessed to have this opportunity to fight on behalf of all of you guys and myself and my family and this country, because we can't allow these tyrants to continue to think they can get away with this stuff. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of auditors who've been arrested and, they fade into the background, or they stop doing videos for a little while, or they slow it down, or no. I speed up. I get arrested, I speed up. So if you're just joining now, basically the synopsis of this live is I was unlawfully arrested in City Hall of Danbury, City Hall, Danbury, Connecticut, for trespass and breach of peace. And you guys know me, trespass in a public building during business hours, that's just stupid. That's just an ignorant charge, like, whatever. But the breach of peace, come on, you can't prove that. There's no way you could prove it, because it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Go look up, when this video's over, go look up Connecticut breach of peace and go read. There's 6 lines. Go read them all. And you didn't see the video. And that's another thing. You guys can't see the video. That's what pisses me off the most. I set up this Google Photos thing, trying to have it upload to the cloud, but apparently I didn't have good service, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. The video didn't upload. I'm in the process of trying to get my phone back now. I filed my internal affairs complaint. I'll be back here Monday trying to get my phone back so I can get that video. I know you guys want to see it, but this is why they do that. They do that because they don't want you to see the video, because they don't want the backlash. We're going to seize this as evidence without a warrant. They're going to get a warrant in like 3 or 4 days from now for some BS from some corrupt judge for taking my phone. Where's the warrant now for taking it? How can you just take it as evidence? You have body cameras. There's cameras in City Hall all over the place. You didn't have to do that. You have a machine. I even offered. I told the sergeant, I will allow you to remove that particular video from my phone using your machines here, and you can give me back my phone, because I ain't got nothing to hide. You can have the video. You can have it. I have nothing to hide. So you can have the video, but it's not about the video. It's not about the video. It is about hurting me. It's about trying to hurt me anyway. You didn't hurt me. Look, we're live. We're here, right outside your house. Danbury Police Department, right here. We're right here live. You guys see it back there, Danbury Police Department. We're right out front. We're not scared. We're not hiding. We're here. We're filing internal affairs complaints. We're going to the FBI. We're filing litigation. They just don't get it. They don't get it. They all they do is motivate me even more. They motivate each one of you. They're motivating each one of you. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you've been in this live from the beginning and you've seen what I've been talking about, if that boils your blood like it does mine, you have a right to redress your government. If you choose to, you have a right to redress your government. I'm going to be putting Impact Auditor right now is putting all the phone numbers and all the email addresses for all the relevant contacts. Chief Riddenhour, police chief. Shame on you, chief. I thought you were a good guy after that statement. If you haven't seen that statement, go look at the statement on the on my community feed. I thought he was a good guy after that statement, but I guess he only put that statement out because where are you now, chief? Silence. Silence. Where are you now? Where are you now, chief? Come on, man. You got to do the right thing here. Where are you now? But you know why he's not putting out a statement, guys? Because I don't have the video to put out and the public's not outraged. But guess what? I can go live. You guys know I don't go live like that. I don't go live a lot. I've been thinking about going live like once a week, just to give you guys updates. I got a Maryland from when I got arrested for filming a traffic stop. I got that court case coming up in Harford County, Maryland. I got Waterbury's case coming up. That's definitely going to get dismissed. They don't even have jurisdiction over there. They definitely effed up over there in Waterbury. I got Danbury coming up. So I got 3 different cases pending at this point. And, I get updates from time to time, and I talk to my lawyers. And if you guys want to get updates on that, I can go live like once a week. And I try to back it up to, somebody's saying back it up to the cloud. I tried to do that, didn't work out for me. I don't know if it was because of the service I had here. I have actually 2 separate cell phone services on my on one phone, dual SIM. So I'm doing the best I can. I know they keep taking my phones and I'm like trying to outmaneuver them, but it doesn't seem to be working. It doesn't seem to be working. I'm trying to outmaneuver everybody and say, oh, let me back it up here. Let me do that. Let me do here. Let me do this. And the crazy part is, I bet you if I headed over to City Hall right now, that security guard is still not locked up. He assaulted me. You'll see. You'll see. They can't hide the truth forever. Chief, right now, I'm calling you out right now to do the right thing. You got my number. I left you a voicemail. I sent you an email. I'm putting it in my work, ladies and gentlemen. Fellow patriots, I'm putting it in my work. I'm doing everything I can. I'm writing 2-page complaints, detailed. This is what I do. I'm gonna post a complaint. I'll let you guys read the complaint. I'll post it up. I'll probably post it up on the community feed. 2-page complaint. They got to learn a lesson here. They got to learn a lesson. And unfortunately, because of qualified immunity and back the blue, with the people that back the blue don't back you. The blue don't back you. They don't back us. Oh, I back the blue. Thin blue line. Hello. Are you part of the thin blue line? I don't think so. I think they would arrest you same way they just arrested me, because they don't care. They don't care. That's why we got to rise up and unite together and stand firm in our rights peacefully. You guys know every video, we're here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public. I'm not an antagonist. They try and paint me as an antagonist. I'm not. I'm just trying to film. But one thing the reason why they call me an antagonist is because I'm not a pushover. You're not going to bully me either. I'm not going to bully you, but you definitely are not going to bully me, because there is not one man on this planet, not one female on this planet that puts fear in my heart. I believe what I believe. I truly believe in this. I truly believe in it. I know all of you do. You got almost 1,300 people watching right now. Why you watching? Not to just see me. You're watching because you truly believe in this too. I know you guys do. But that's why we got to stand together. We can't allow them to... I could be, I'm sitting in that jail cell, guys, for 6 hours yesterday. And 6 hours of your freedom being deprived from you for nothing. For nothing. I didn't do anything. I swear, I'm like, what am I, in Venezuela or Cuba or North Korea? This can't be the United States of America. This can't be the Constitution state. Connecticut, Constitution state. Come on, man. I feel bad for the people that live in Connecticut, really. No offense, because you guys got some crazy law enforcement out here that don't care about anything. I've heard stories from people that I've been in the police department with that, when I'm filing my complaints and stuff, people come up to me, oh, I seen your library video. What's going on, man? I got a story to tell you. They tell me these stories. Horrific. Nothing like what they did to me, though. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Insanity what they did to me yesterday. Like this. In cuffs. in the back of a police car, being kidnapped. Imagine you going through that. Imagine your loved ones going through that. It's not a fun time. It's not a fun time. And if you don't like what you're hearing right now, I appreciate all donations. I really do, because I put it right back in. You can ask Impact Auditor, you can ask anybody out here, you can ask, I'm out here. I don't live in Danbury, Connecticut. I don't live in Waterbury, Connecticut. I don't live in Connecticut. I live in Long Island Audit. I take the ferry here all the time. I get hotels here all the time because I know there's tyranny out here and I'm trying to expose it. Like I said, I'm not complaining. I'm grateful. But the donations are great. But what I'm saying is, if you feel the need to, you need to redress your government. If that's what you feel the need to do, hey, go ahead and do it. That's your right. I'm out here exercising my rights every single day, full time, every day, exercising my rights out here, encountering these tyrants. I don't know how I'm encountering all these tyrants. I don't get it. Since March, I've been doing this, and I keep getting the worst of the worst. The worst of the worst. Wait till you guys see this video, man. I can't wait to show it to you guys. I can't wait to show you the Waterbury post office video where I was arrested. That's what they do. They try and silence me because they're like, oh, if he doesn't have the video, he can't show it to his subscribers, and then what does he got? I got live. I got about 1,300 people in a live right now. I think we were at 1,500 at one point live watching this. People who, if they feel the need to, and if they feel that they have their right to, which they do, to redress their government, they're going to redress their government, because it's just the way it is. I'm going to be putting all relevant contact information in the description. And I'll also be putting, if you haven't seen the Danbury Public Library video, I know probably all of you have that are in here. But if you haven't seen that one, and the Danbury City Hall video, go watch that. Go watch it. Crazy video. Crazy tyrants. And because of those videos, because I got away without being arrested, this is what I'm talking about, guys. A lot of people were like, oh, you gave them your ID, you left the public library, you didn't have to. Listen, my job is not to get arrested. My job is to educate. I'm gonna get shirts. I'm having shirts made right now that say, I'm here to educate. I'm here to educate. That's what I'm about. I'm here to educate. I'm not here to go and sit in a jail cell. That's not what I'm about, and get a $10,000 bond. Come on, guys. You guys, do you really think do you think that's justice? A $10,000 bond for a trespass and a breach of the peace, which are completely false. $10,000. I was expecting like maybe $1,500. He said $10,000. What? What? Crazy. But I don't care. They're not gonna keep me. I was 6 hours. It is what it is. 6 hours locked up. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? There's nothing I could do except think and except focus on, this is why you do what you do. I'm telling myself in the cell, this is why you do what you do. You gotta suffer sometimes, because guess what? At the end of this suffering, there's gonna be blessings. There's gonna be blessings. You don't think they're gonna have to come out and shell out major money for a lawsuit here? The corporate counsel apparently doesn't think that. Their own attorney, who represents them in lawsuits, thinks that everything is right. That's scary, guys. You got the corporate counsel, the city attorney of Danbury, who thinks, he's like, there's no case law backing you filming in City Hall. What case law do you need? Why would there be case law on filming in City Hall? It's obvious. It's a public building. It's a public building. There's nothing more to say. Open to the public. This is my building. City Hall is my building. It's our building. The problem where we encounter is they've worked there so long. See, I like to study it, and when I'm finishing audit and I rewatch my audits, I like to try and think about it, and I read your guys' comments, and I ponder on what's going on why this happened the way it did, what I can do better, how am I go about it the next time. And what I've found out is that what I found out is they've worked there for so long that they truly believe that it's their building. They truly believe that. They believe that, like, you can't film in my building. You need to leave my building when I tell you to leave my building, or else I'm gonna have you trespassed. It's not how it works. That's not how it works. It's not how it works, Corporate Counsel of Danbury. Officer Farrell, let me get his name right, because we gotta get the tyrant's name right. Officer Farrell, Farrell, tyrant, coward. You guys didn't see it. He arrested me, and he has this smirk on his face. He just got this smirk on his face, like he looked evil. You know, you ever guys encountered anybody that you just get bad vibes from? You get like that, like bad vibes. I get that when I'm doing audits. When I'm out here and I'm doing audits, I get those feelings. I'm like, oh, like I got that feeling from Tibbetts. I got that feeling from Utter. I got that feeling from a lot of them. Sometimes you get good feelings, sometimes you get bad feelings. I immediately, without him saying a word to me, I had a bad feeling about this guy. And what did he do? Are you filming? And then to arrest me in that way, are you filming? Are you filming? You want to see inside? All right, let's take a walk inside. We're gonna take a walk inside the Danbury Police Department. Why not? Why not? A little impromptu audit. I mean, I've been here a lot. I've seen the inside, the down, where the holding cells are. It's not where you want to be, with the metal sheet that you got to sleep on. And it's like 30 degrees in there. Crazy. Let's take a walk inside. There's a back side of here too, so we can walk right through. But that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It's our building. It's our building. Nope, never scared of tyrants. Never. Never, never, never. And I came inside here to talk to somebody from Internal Affairs, and they said, no one's here from Internal Affairs. It was 1:30 in the afternoon, and they said that there was no one here from Internal Affairs I could speak to. I could only speak to a sergeant. Not only do they have Internal Affairs, they have, so right here, this is the main desk over here. You guys are gonna see this in the video I'm dropping tomorrow or Sunday, but this is their training class. They must not use it. They have two of them too. They got that one and then they got this one over here. Must not get any use. Oh, I wanna show you guys this because I thought this quote, this Bible verse is great. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. We're lions out here. We are lions. We're not scared. We're not scared of tyrants. We're not. We're not scared of tyrants. This is the other side. This is the back lot over here. Under this is the police parking lot. Under this parking lot right here is the police parking lot, and that's where they brought me. I'll show you guys where they go in. I'll take a little walk around. We'll walk around, little impromptu audit. They're not gonna do nothing. That one cop, Farrell, Officer Farrell, tyrant, Officer Farrell. Remember his name. Don't forget it. Don't forget his name. Don't let him get away with this. Don't let him get away with it. And I'm calling all auditors, big, small, whoever you are, whatever your style of auditing is, we got to meet up out here in Danbury for sure, because it's crazy, really. Never seen anything like it. Never been a part of anything like it. Rights completely violated. Completely violated. Couldn't believe it. Within like 60 seconds, he just, boom, put me in cuffs. You're under arrest, trespassing. And then they want to add a breach of the peace. Breach of the peace? I don't even curse. I don't even curse. It's crazy. On my way? All right, see you here. Danbury meetup. I'm out here. I'm going back to Long Island. I got things to do. You know, I got some things to do. I'm going back to Long Island, but I'll be out here Monday. I'll be out here Tuesday, for sure. I'll be out here Monday. I'll be out here Tuesday. Hey man, you gotta wait for the pedestrians. What's he doing? So over here, guys, this is where the police enter in over here. This is where they brought me. See, this one's a little dicey. It says authorized vehicles only beyond this point. Do not enter. That's a traffic sign. So normally, if it was just this sign right here, you guys know me, I would go in here. But with this gate like this and the Tyranny the way it is, nah, it's all right. They already messed it up. I already sat 6 hours in a cell. I was looking it up. I think it's like $7,000 an hour or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'll be serving them with an intent to sue. I might go live when I serve them the intent to sue. I might go live. Obviously, you got a lot of people watching here, so just go. No, I'm not doing it. I'll be here Monday all day Monday. Get a hold of Impact Auditor, or you can email me, longislandaudit@gmail.com. Email me, email impactauditor@gmail.com. Go follow him, by the way. He's the true hero. We was sitting out here, forgot what time it was when I finally got here. I think I was booked at like 3 o'clock, and I wound up getting out around 9 o'clock. We were sitting out right out front here, me and Impact Auditor and our buddy Paul. Shout out Paul. Paul is a ex-correctional officer, also former military, supporter of the channel, and he came all the way out here with Impact Auditor to bail me out. Appreciate you guys. You know I got much love for you guys. Go follow Impact Auditor. Go do the right thing. Go follow him. I'll put his link in the description, by the way, too. He's got some cool things coming up. He's got some really cool ideas. You know, he doesn't really, you know, he's definitely like probably the opposite of me, but he has the brain and he has the passion. He's doing this thing. I'm sure he's not gonna care if I tell you. So he's working on this project right now. Let's chill over here. He's working on this project right now called 1A360. 1A360. So love the name, love the idea. So basically what it is he's gonna start posting these videos where he put like a little intro on his channel. Go check it out. He'll explain it to you. But it's basically he gets the body camera footage, and then he gets the auditor's footage, and he mixes them together so you can see like a whole 360 view of the audit. Because a lot of and also he gets the 911 recordings. Really cool, you know, because by the time they give me that stuff, you know, I already posted my video. But it's a really cool concept. You wouldn't believe, you got to hear these 911 calls. You got to hear what these cops are saying when they don't think anybody's listening. Definitely crazy. I want to pull up. I'm in White Plains right now. I'm 30 minutes from Danbury. Yeah, definitely hit me up. Send me emails if you guys are out here. If you guys want to come out here, you know, even if you don't want to go audit, I understand. If you just want to come out, if you live in Connecticut and you're in the Danbury area, hey, let's go get some lunch. Let's go get some dinner. You know what I mean? Let's go do it. You know, I appreciate every single one of you. I have no problem meeting up with people. You know, I've met up with people who have come to my court cases, and I think that's really cool, and I appreciate the support, you know. But definitely, I'm definitely calling out all auditors right now. An Impact Auditor told me that Rogue Nation and some other auditor, I forget his name, came out here to Danbury and audited the city hall and audited the post office here, and they had no problems. And I was arrested in City Hall for trespassing. That's how you know that this is retaliation. Another auditor was just here in City Hall and had no problems. No problems. And I come to City Hall, them knowing who I am, them knowing that I got the best subscribers in the world, them knowing that I don't back down. I didn't go to sleep last night, guys. I stood up all night. I went till all night long writing these complaints, FBI complaint, internal affairs complaints, writing emails to the chief. You know, I appreciate it when you guys redress your government. You know, you guys do that because you want to do it and you feel the need to do it, and, you know, you have the right to do it, which is the most important thing. So, you know, you guys do that, but I don't want you guys to think that I don't do it. I'm writing emails. I'm making the phone calls. I'm doing it right there with you. I'm right alongside you guys. I'm right alongside you guys. Let's walk right through again, go back on the other side. But I'm right alongside you guys. Well, I'm doing the same thing. I was up all night, haven't slept a wink. Haven't slept a wink since I got out of lockup here. 6 hours in lockup. They brought me some stale cheeseburger with a coffee, black. Crazy. Craziness, really. I like it in here. They got some AC. Maybe I'll just finish the audit from in here. My email address, longislandaudit@gmail.com. Long Island Audit. Real simple, guys. longislandaudit@gmail.com. Real simple. Whatever. I want to meet you guys up over here. You guys need to come over here. You know, even if it's just to say hello. We'll meet up at the police station. We got to form some type of, or we'll meet up at City Hall. Even if you don't want to audit, you just show up. Just show up. Imagine, I got contacts in the news media out here, and a little local news media out here. I know a couple reporters out here. Imagine I call them and I'm like, hey, I got 50 people coming to City Hall to protest and to audit City Hall after what they did to me. Assaulted by security. I was assaulted by security. Threatened by security. Security, you're there to observe and report. Watch me walk around and then report that to whoever you got to report to, Phil Genoso. Slow your roll, man. Because you might have gotten Long Island Audit this time, but you might get some guy who just don't care. You know what I mean? You might get some guy who don't care about beating up an old man. That ain't me, though. So I'm going to hold you accountable in the way I know how. Pressing charges on you, holding you accountable that way, and suing you and your company. Incoming. Phil, if you're watching this video, I don't think you'll have your job for that much longer. But you have to go back work at the hospital again. City Hall ain't for you. It ain't for you. I do not have the arrest video right now because they seized my phone. I offered the sergeant to allow them to enter my phone. I was going to open my phone. They have a machine here that they can extract the video. I offered that to them. I said, take the video. I don't care. Take it. I ain't got nothing to hide. You got body cameras. Like, you got the cameras at the City Hall. I offered to have them extract the video from my phone, and they said, no, we're seizing it as evidence. Tyrants. You know how pissed off I was yesterday? Sitting in that cell for 6 hours, knowing that they're taking my phone. This is like Venezuela right now. This is like North Korea. Like, let's just go run up on this law-abiding citizen here, and let's go put him in cuffs. Let's go put him in cuffs. Put the cuffs on real tight. Throw him in the back of the car. Arrest him for something he didn't do, and then let's throw another charge in there while he's in the lockup. Just for good measure that he didn't do again. And then on top of it, I told the sergeant, I'm like, you're like kicking me when I'm down, man. You're kicking me when I'm down. You already violated me. Which up, this way, that way, up, down, left, right, side, you violated me. And now on top of that, to add insult to injury, you're gonna seize my phone? Whatever. Look, we got another phone. No, they're getting a big lawsuit. Big lawsuits incoming. Big lawsuits incoming. Stay tuned. You guys know that I film when I serve them with the intent to sue. I'm also going to film when I'm filing the actual lawsuit. It's all coming. I'm not giving up. They're not going to, I got to fight them and they're going to wear me down. No, they're going to arrest me again. I'm coming out here. I'm going to stay out here in Danbury. I think I'm going to stay out here for a few days, a couple weeks maybe. I don't know. We'll stay out here in Danbury, see how it goes. Hit up some post offices. Hey, I'm going to start auditing some businesses over here. Maybe I'll do some research, see if anybody here owns any businesses, any government officials. Try and find the chief when he's leaving out trying to stop the chief because don't stop ducking me, chief. He's ducking me. Chief Patrick Riddenhour. I thought you was a good guy. I thought you was a good police officer, good chief, but I don't think so anymore. Because I sat 6 hours in that cell unlawfully and you were just on the top floor just hanging out? Come on, man. What about today when I sent you that email at 3 in the morning? What about today when I sent you that email at 3 in the morning? What about basically telling you, listen, this is not cool. Give me my phone back. Where's my phone call back about giving me my phone back, Chief? I really didn't even want this live to be this long, but I'm just so pissed. I'm like, I don't even have words. I was afraid I wasn't even gonna be able to talk with you guys, really, because I was so pissed. I was screaming in my cell, like, can't believe it. But what did I tell you guys when what happened to me in Waterbury? What did I tell you guys? He who laughs last laughs best. They're laughing at me now. I'll be laughing later. I'm not signing no non-disclosure forms where they don't tell me, they tell me I can't tell you guys how much they gave me. No deal. You guys are my partners in this. We're in this together. You guys are out here. Look at you guys donating. Come on. I owe you that transparency. Once the check comes in, I'm gonna go live and be like, that's the thumbnail right there. That's the thumbnail. Then we're gonna do giveaways. We're gonna do all that. Meetups. Let's go out for dinner, 30 of us. Whatever you guys want to do, because it's coming. I know you guys haven't seen the video. I tried to paint the picture as best as I could. It's just hard. It's hard to describe because it's so unbelievable. It's basically just filming in City Hall peacefully. The corporate counsel, the city attorney, told you couldn't film in public, only the public hallways for some reason, and the walls. Only the public hallways and when's dinner? Tyler, we're going soon, buddy. Yeah, you can film. He had the audacity to tell me you can film the walls and the hallways. That's it. I can't. You telling me I can't go inside the town clerk? You're telling me I can't go to the county assessor's office? You're telling me I can't go? Come on, man. That's a public building. You guys offer services to the public. I am the public. We are the public. That's what I'm saying. What happens when 50 of us go over there and want FOIA request forms, huh? What happens then? What's gonna happen then, Mr. Security Guard? You're gonna start pushing everybody? I don't know. I don't think he would. What are you gonna do, Officer Farrell? What are you gonna do? You're gonna arrest everybody and laugh at all of us? I don't think so. Because I honestly believe he went rogue. He didn't have no permission he didn't have no blessing from the sergeant. He didn't have, his partner that was with him didn't back him up. He was like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, he went rogue. He was a rogue tyrant. He said, yeah, no, I'm done with this guy. I'm just gonna violate his rights. Fuck it. I'm just gonna violate his rights. That's what I'm gonna do today, guys. I'm just gonna violate his rights. I'm retiring soon. I'm putting in my papers. Come on, man. It's crazy. I want to show you guys the video. They took it, man. I'm working. I'm doing my best. I wrote the email. I wrote an email to the chief. Like I said, if you guys want to see the video, I don't have it. Don't ask me to see it. You know who has it. The Chief Patrick Riddenhour. Chief Patrick Riddenhour has the video. And I'm sure somewhere in this chat is his email, so do with it what you will. I'm definitely going to be putting all relevant contact information in the description, as well as the other 2 Danbury videos. If you haven't seen them, you need to look at them. I know probably all of you have, but you know, there's probably some of you out there who haven't seen it, so go take a look at it. No, the chief is 100% ducking me. I called his phone, like if he owed me child support or something. I called his phone. I left messages. I wrote him emails. I'm talking to you right now, Chief. Chief, come on. I told you, I don't even want to film our conversation. Let's have a conversation man to man, and let's figure this out. You're going to get sued regardless. That's for sure. Let me say that now. You're going to get a lawsuit coming regardless. You're going to be paying me some heavy money. That's just the way it is. But I would sincerely like to sit down with the police chief and talk to him. Because I don't understand how you go from writing that statement talking about, I am deeply troubled by the actions of my supervisor and officer at the Danbury Public Library. I am glad no arrests were made and nobody was hurt. And I will be opening an investigation. That's my top priority. Come on, man. You can't say that. Now you just look phony. Because if you really meant that, you only did that because your phone wouldn't stop ringing. Now I know why you did that. I thought you did it because you were a good police chief. I was like, oh, he's the Connecticut president of the police chiefs union out here. Nope. I thought he was on the side of justice. I thought he was on the side of the Constitution. I thought he was on the side of right, not wrong. But only when he gets the pressure put on him does he put out a statement. But because you got my phone somewhere deep inside this building, right here, you got my phone. Now you don't want to put no statements out? Where's the statement, Chief? You know what happened here yesterday. Come on, man. That was way worse than Danbury Public Library. They threatened to arrest me if I didn't give them my ID, and threatened to arrest me if I didn't leave. Acted like children, tyrants, big babies, Tibbets. I'm talking to you, Tibbets. I'm talking to you, Utter. But now you got this other guy who looks just like Utter, by the way. I'm telling you, got to be related. Somebody do the research on that. Officer Farrell, I'm gonna get his name. I'm gonna get his full name for you. And Officer Utter. They got to be related. I'm telling you. I know they got different last names, but they got the same face, man. I'm telling you, they got the same face. It's crazy. No, they won't touch. I mean, I will say the security guard did get ballsy enough that he was pushing me. I'm a big dude. I'm 6'2". 6'2 and a half on a good day. But I'm 6'2". This guy's probably like 5'9", 5'10", old man. And he's over there, pushing me. Back up. You can't go up there. Back up. I'm not going to hit an old man. And plus, I wouldn't hit anybody. Even if he was young, I wouldn't hit him. For what? I know how this game goes. I play the long game. I'm playing chess, not checkers. Playing chess, not checkers. I'm going to read some of your comments now. I've been slacking. Doppelganger Krill Cops. Yeah, so they seized my phone. So now what they're going to have to do is after the fact, get a warrant. They got to get a warrant from a judge now. So now this is the crazy part. This is where it's going to get interesting. So now the judge is going to have this case be placed on his desk, and they're going to give an application for a search warrant for a breach of peace and trespassing in the public in a public city hall, and he's gonna sign it. I already know he's gonna sign it. He's gonna sign the warrant. They're gonna go through my phone. That's just what they're gonna do here. But all that is cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm adding it all up. I'm taking notes, Danbury. Taking notes. Waterbury took one phone. Danbury took another phone. I'm losing a bunch of money. I got some good audits on those phones, man. Got some good ones. You guys want to watch them? I want to show them to you. They're good. And now I got to start from zero, scratch again. But it's okay. I'm out here working. We're going to come back out here Monday to Danbury. I got a video of me filing the internal affairs complaint and talking to the sergeant. And the funny part is, for those of you following along, the sergeant from the internal affairs complaint that I'm going to post tomorrow or Sunday, the one I spoke to today, he was the shift commander at the time, 1:30 in the afternoon, and there was no one from professional standards, no one from internal affairs, no captain, no lieutenant in this big building at 1:30 in the afternoon. No one could talk to me. They were all gone. Maybe they all left early Friday. I don't know. Maybe they don't do their jobs. But he's the same sergeant from the first City Hall video from Danbury. The one that didn't violate my rights. So I was explaining it to him, and, nothing really he can do. That's why I didn't want to talk to him. I'm like, dude, you're a sergeant. What are you going to do for me? I'm trying to get my phone back. I'm trying to hold people accountable. You ain't doing none of that for me. But, I I can't go into the restricted areas and pull somebody out of there. They're hiding from me. They're hiding. They're hiding. But they can't hide from all of you. They can't hide from my emails, from my phone calls, from, you know, if you guys want to redress your government, all the information is going to be in the description, and you do with that what you will, you know. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep making phone calls. I'm gonna keep writing emails. I'm gonna keep holding them accountable here in Danbury, because can't wait for you guys to see this video. Waterbury, Danbury, you know, probably in about like two to 6 months, whenever all this is all over with all these cases, you know, you guys are gonna have some good videos to watch. I'm gonna go live and be like, I finally got him, guys. I finally got him. Coming to you tomorrow. Dropping them tomorrow. We're dropping them tomorrow. Yeah, so basically, I see Impact Auditor was explaining something, so I'll explain it. So a $10,000 bond here in Connecticut means you gotta put. They have a law out here in Connecticut that was just passed that you don't have to you don't have to go to a bondsman. You can give the police station $1,000, 10%, and this only works up to 20 grand, by the way. But you can give them 10%, and they act like a bail bondsman. They will release you from that 10%, and then after all your court is all over, you get that money back. So it's even better than a bail bondsman, because the one thing Connecticut did right, bail reform, you know, so I'll be able to get that money back when all this is over, and then some. Coming for you, Danbury. Coming for you. I don't know if you're self-insured. 10K will turn 100K settlement. 100K? That's too light, man. That's too light. Nah, that's too light. You can't. I don't have the video on the cloud. No, I don't have the video on the cloud. It didn't upload for some service reason. I don't know, some bad reception reason. It's crazy. Visit Butthead's Tobacco after this. Ask for Kevin. Is that here in Danbury? No, the bail reform is really cool. I honestly, you guys know me. I don't like Connecticut. Corrupticut out here. But bail, you guys did a good job. Because I would have had to come up with 10 grand cash, or I would have had to go to the bail bondsman right across the street, right over here. You guys can see, right there. And then I would have had to pay $1,000 and never got it back. But at least this way, I pay $1,000, and when these charges get dismissed, which they should immediately, I'll get my $1,000 back, and you know. But where's my phone? I just had to spend another $1,000 on a new phone today. I go through phones like people go through sneakers. I swear, they keep stealing my phones. Like, what are you doing? Now I'm gonna go. I only got one phone now, so now I'm gonna go. I just bought it today. I'm gonna try and go buy another phone. You guys have been blessing me with all these donations. Why not? I don't need it personally, so I'll put it back into the cause. I'll go get another phone, and you know, now I got 2 phones on me again. But eventually I'll get them all back, and then I'll have to sell them. Maybe I'll sell them to you guys. I'll give it to you guys a good price. I'll auction off my Galaxy Z Fold 2. Nah, I love that phone. I'm not doing that. But maybe my Galaxy S21. My Galaxy S21 Ultra for sure. Welcome legal system. Yeah. I mean, the legal system is definitely effed up, but I knew that going into this. You know, I'm not stupid. I've been watching First Amendment audits. Like, I know what goes on, and I know judges are corrupt, and I know the police are corrupt. That's why I do it. I'm here to expose that. I don't get discouraged. You think sitting in a cell for 6 hours would discourage somebody, but I didn't get discouraged, guys. I was like, you know what? I can't wait to go live tomorrow. I'm telling Impact Auditor when I got out, I'm going live tomorrow. I can't wait. Because I love to tell you guys, because I know you guys know me. I'm not sitting here telling you lies. I'm not exaggerating anything. This is no exaggeration. No exaggeration whatsoever. I got assaulted by security. When I tried to press charges on them, they did some statement stuff, and we're gonna bring it up to the state's attorney to see if they're gonna prosecute. BS. If I would have done that, I would have been in cuffs. You know how I know? I knew that before I was arrested. But you know how I know for sure now? I was arrested. I was arrested for not doing anything. You know, why didn't they take the video from my phone and take a statement from me and take a statement statement from the corporate counsel and the security guard, and then brought that to the state's attorney and see if they wanted to prosecute. Huh? Why didn't you do it that way? What made me start doing audits? That's a really good question. So I've always been a big fan. I'll answer it really quick. I've always been a big fan of First Amendment audits. You know, I've watched them for a very long time now. And, you know, because of coronavirus, you know, I was laid off of my job. I was a logistics director for a women's cosmetic company on Long Island. And, you know, so I didn't even lose my job. I was on like a furlough. I was on a furlough, and I was bored, sitting at home bored, you know. It was like a Tuesday or Wednesday, and I was like, hey, I'm going to go audit my Suffolk County Police headquarters. And the tyranny, and that's what I'm saying. Go watch my first video on my channel. Go watch my first video on my channel. Go watch that one. That's a good one. Go watch that video. That was my first ever audit. My first ever audit is my first video on the channel. And I'm not going to lie, I was scared to death. But I didn't stop. Obviously, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I was scared to see it firsthand. But after the fear wore off, I became motivated. I became motivated and hungry to expose more tyrants. Right now, guys, I can go anywhere on Long Island, and you know, the public officials might freak out. Suffolk County PD, they are trained. Suffolk County PD, they come over, hi, Mr. Reyes, how are you? You can do whatever you'd like here. You're within your constitutional rights. Now contrast that with my first ever audit. It works, guys, it works. Because they know, hey, let's not mess, let's do the right thing. He's not breaking any laws. But my first audit, they're trying to surround me like animals. Like there's some lions, I'm a gazelle or something. Nope, I'm a lion, sorry. Nope. They try to surround me. I thought they were gonna try and jump me, really. And that's when I had no subscribers. If I couldn't even go live. I couldn't even go live. I appreciate you, what's that? Turo Man 616. I lived in Suffolk County for a long time. Those cops were as crooked as can be in the 90s. I was a little guy in the 90s. I was living on Long Island, but I was a little guy in the 90s. But 100K subs by the end of the summer. That's what Impact Auditor told me. Impact Auditor told me 100K subs by the end of the summer. My goal is to be 100K subs by the end of the year. I think that's more realistic. 100K subs by the end of the year. So if you're not subbed, subscribe. If you're in the live, you're probably subscribed. But, you know, if you're watching the live later and whatever, I don't know who's going to make it this long, 74 minutes in to a live. But maybe I'll stop at 75. Thank you, Mark. So, yeah, guys, listen. I'm going to make this real clear. A lot of you are leaving. I see a lot of you leaving. I know, I'm boring. I get it. Boo-hoo. A lot of you guys, thanks. A lot of you guys are leaving now. But what I want you to know is, if you take anything from this, it's that we cannot, me, you, him, her, patriots of the United States of America, we cannot allow tyranny to prevail. I'm not asking you to make calls and to send emails. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm providing you with the information you have, and I'm also informing you, you have a right to redress your government. This is your government. Whether you live in California, whether you live in New York, whether you live in Connecticut, Florida, Texas, we are all citizens of this country. We have a right to address our government even from afar. I'm not a citizen of I'm not a resident of Connecticut. You see how I'm walking around the police station? See how I'm walking up and down the police station? Because I can. I have rights. I have rights. Kansas, shout out to Kansas. Mass audit needed. That's another thing. If you want to come out to Danbury, I'm going to be in Danbury probably Monday, Tuesday for sure. Definitely Monday, Tuesday for sure. I'm going to be in Danbury. Danbury, Connecticut. I'm going to be out here. Monday and Tuesday. I'm surprised nobody that lives down in Danbury, Connecticut came over here to just jump in the live. And you guys out there like 5 minutes away jumping in my live, you could do that if you want. You guys live 5 minutes away, come over here, be like, hey, what's up, bud? I live in Sweden. Cool. I'm in City Hall Claims. I support Scotty J. That's a good point. I support the police as well. I support the police. You know, a lot of people think that because I do First Amendment audits, like I'm anti-police or defund the police or anything like that. Listen, that's not me. That's not me at all. Not even close to being me. I support the police. I don't support tyrants. But I'm telling you, they're wearing me down. They're wearing me down. I'm starting to get mad. I'm starting to be like, whatever. F all of them. Because I keep running into this. You know what pisses me off? Is that the biggest thing that makes me upset is that the good police do nothing when the bad police and the tyrants engage in tyranny and violate our rights. They sit there and do nothing. So that means you're not a good police officer. You're not a good law enforcement officer. You're sitting there and doing nothing while you're watching another man's rights, a fellow citizen's rights, get violated. You're watching a man being put in a cell like an animal. I believe in law and order. If you break the law, you know, you got to do your time. You got to be held accountable. I believe in that 100%. And it's not, I'm talking truth. I really do. Whether it's for me, for you, or anybody else, you break the law, do your time, you know, be accountable for what you did. But for the good police out there, if there's any police officers watching these videos, do the right thing, man. Do the right thing. You see somebody's rights being violated, hey, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't violate that man's rights. Don't violate that man's rights. Oh, good cops. Are you on Facebook? No, I'm not on Facebook. Nope. I'm on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. I don't really use it too much, but I am there. I am there. Yeah. If you guys ever, I know a lot of people don't hit the like button. Every YouTuber says, hit the like button, share, subscribe. I get it. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube myself, and you know, I might not hit the like button all the time. I must say, I must confess. But if there ever was, you'd never see me in my videos asking you to hit the like button. If you like it, you're gonna like it. You know, if you really like my video, you're gonna like it. I'm not worried about it. But in this live, I will definitely ask every single one of you, 915 of you, to hit that like button. Because we need this, I need this, we need this video to go viral, all the way viral. Because people need to hear what happened here in Danbury. And another thing is, not only do people need to hear about it, and this video, you gotta hit that like button, share it on your Facebook, share it on your Instagram, share it everywhere you can, send it to your friends and family. You know, I'm not a horrible guy to look at, and I'm not a horrible guy to talk to. You know, I'm talking with you guys. I'm trying to do the right thing here. I'm trying to represent all of us together as a unit and represent us in a good light. Over 1,000 likes, keep them coming. There you go. I'm the best auditor out there. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that, you know. I like to think that because I have confidence in myself. I think that. I have confidence that, you know, I am the best. But there's a lot of good auditors there, out there too. A lot of them. And I would love to go on audits with some of you guys, you know, especially, you know, I'm not into like a 2-man audit or a 3-man audit kind of deal. That's really not my thing. You know, maybe on a special, I'm going to be honest with all of you guys, maybe on a special occasion, you know, I'll take care of it. I'll do it. I'll do like a 2-man, 3-man audit. What I'm about is when we encounter tyranny like this over here in Danbury, where's the mass audit out? Where's the mass audit at? Where is the mass audit at? Where you guys at? I know I got people all around here. Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, upstate New York, the city, Long Island. Come on, where you guys at? LongIslandAudit@gmail.com. Hit me up. Put in the title, put in the subject line, mass audit. And I know you're serious. Mass audit as the subject line, and I know you're serious. And I'll give you my number, and we'll be in a group chat. I'll add everybody in a group chat. And if you come, you come. If you just BSing me, you just BSing me. What's up? Somebody waving. I don't know. Just subscribed. I'm Canadian. Love rights. Yes. Amen to that. We love our rights here. Mass audit. There you go. Let's do a hashtag. Let's do a hashtag mass audit. That's going to the subject line. Send me an email, LongIslandAudit@gmail.com. Hashtag mass audit. Do that. Send me an email. I'll send you my number. I don't mind. If you watch all my videos, you'll find my number somewhere in there. A lot of people have been calling me, so my number is in one of my videos. I'm not gonna tell you which one though. I'm not gonna tell you where. My number's in one of those. I'm sure a lot of people have found it. But we do need a mass audit here at Danbury, because imagine. Listen, guys, I'm not saying to do a mass audit for me. It's not for me personally. It's for the cause. Just imagine, we have 50, 100 people. There's 888 people in here. I get it. You guys are from California, some of you, Canada, United Kingdom. And I appreciate all my supporters. I really do, every single one of you. But if we can get like 50 people, 100 people even, if we can, hey, I'm cool with 20 people. People keep honking at me. If you guys are coming over here, might as well come over and say hi. You know, pull over in the parking lot. Come over and say hi. No big deal. So back to what I was saying, a mass audit, all that would do is going to shed light on the tyranny here. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I know a lot of local news people here. You know, a couple news people here, and I've been featured in local news here in Connecticut before, and on radio and stuff like that. I've been on a podcast, but nobody cares about one guy. I'm just one guy at the end of the day, guys. I'm one guy who has a lot of the best subscribers out there, and the best people, the best kind of people watch my videos. You know, you're always gonna have a few trolls. Trolls is just the way it is. And sheep obey the police at all costs. Nope. So like I said, the mass audit, I keep getting off track. The mass audit is important because it'll bring attention to bigger media outlets. It'll bring attention to the CNNs, the Fox News, the MSNBCs, even the local news out here, Channel 3, Connecticut. Come on, guys. I've been talking about this with Impact Auditor. We need a system where auditors, I'm not talking about like a clique of auditors. I know that's being done. You know, I'm not about that. I'm just saying separately, we can unite together in instances like this. Because if tomorrow, well, obviously it's closed tomorrow, City Hall in Danbury, obviously. But if Monday we got 50 to 100 people, I know we can do it. That's not that many people. Even if we got 20 people, though, even if we got 20 people to come out to Danbury, me and the Impact Auditor can definitely bring at least 7. Northeast Auditor, shout out to him. If I could get at least 7, right? So we should be able to get all of us combined. If we work together, people coming from Pennsylvania, New Jersey, it's not that far. Come on, take a ride, take a nice road trip. You'll be all right. I got your gas money. Yes, Rogue Nation was just up here. I understand that, but, you know, sometimes schedules. What I'm talking about, this is what I want to explain to you guys. I'm not here, you know, I told you, I'm not here to just, you know, mass audit randomly. I think that's retarded, honestly. I think that's stupid. I'm not just going to mass audit a post office, a random post office. I'm not going to mass audit a random library, you know, I'm not gonna do that. I don't think that's, I don't know. It's probably safer. I'm not about being safe though, obviously. I do this all the time, and I do it by myself all the time. And, you know, you see what happens to me. My rights get violated. But it's not about it being safe. It's about when things like this happen, when utter violations of the law of a man's rights happen, then we get together and then we mass audit, because there's a purpose behind it. You guys understand what I'm saying? There's a purpose behind it. Just going and group auditing, you know, random places and post offices and stuff like that, I mean, to each his own. That's not what I would want to do. Monday, when was the day? Be out there, meet you in Danbury. All right, Jose, send me an email. If you want to meet up in Danbury on Monday, you got all weekend to send me an email, longislandaudit@gmail.com. Put in the subject line, #mass audit. Basically, like I said, we got a mass audit when things like this happen. I'm telling you guys, this is the violation of my rights. I was basically I was kidnapped and charged with some random charges, and they stole my phone. I'd rather walk around in the hood. I'd rather, yes, press NH now, 100%. He's already reached out to me. I'm gonna reach back out to him. I think I gave him my number, I'm not sure. But if not, I'll give it to him. We all gotta get in a group chat. Because like I said, I don't really like group audits. I really don't. Honestly, I'm more of a lone wolf type of guy, because, you know, I got my own style. I talk to people a certain way, and that's just the way I do it. You know, that's just me. Long Island Audit. That's just me. But when things like this happen, utter tyranny, listen, the way I look at it is, this is like a battle. And I'm gonna wrap this up quick. I know I've been rambling. I told Impact Auditor I was gonna do this for like 30 minutes. But anyway, so we're in a battle all across the United States, right? We got people in Texas, we got people in Florida, we got people in, you know, we got auditors in California, we got auditors in Washington, we got auditors in New York, Massachusetts, Maryland, everywhere, right? And we're all fighting our individual fights, which is a good thing. But when tyranny pops up so heavily in one area, how are you gonna tell me we shouldn't all unite together and go attack that tyranny? Why? How does that not make sense? This is tyranny here, and it's a pattern. I'm gonna leave the link in the description for the Danbury Library video. Go watch that. See what they did there, and then they topped it off. You see what they did in the first City Hall video, and then I went back to City Hall. I was assaulted by a security guard who wasn't arrested, even though I pressed charges and submitted a video of him. Thanks for coming out. I didn't think anybody was gonna do it. I do this all the time.
I'll do it.
Yeah, man, appreciate you.
Monday, Tuesday,
You coming out Monday?
Time.
I got my dude here. You want to come on the live real quick so I can show them, or?
Sure.
Yeah. So, what's your name?
Straw.
Straw? Straw came out right in front of Danbury PD here. He's down for the cause,
Down
right?
for the cause, man.
You down for the cause?
The cause.
So we're here Monday. See, look. I've got a lot of people driving around honking and stuff.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, you did?
Watching it, I got an alert. Well, I didn't get an alert, but, you know, I watch a lot of audits.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, man. They violated my rights over here at Danbury, man. At the city hall.
That video,
Yeah, no, but just yesterday they violated my rights. They arrested me for nothing, man. I was just hanging out at the city hall, arrested me for trespass and breach of peace. That's why we gotta all go there, because they can't mess with all of us. They can't arrest all of us, guys. They don't got enough cuffs, and they don't got enough balls to do it. They're not gonna do that. They'll arrest one guy. They're not gonna arrest 20. So, all right, man. All right, Straw, 100%. Send me an email, longislandaudit@gmail, okay? Send me an email, all right? And I'll get back to you, and we'll set up for Monday. My dude Straw over here came out, gave me a nice handshake. Do I have a legal team? My legal team is a secret. I do have a legal team, and they are a secret. I have a legal team. Mass audit needed ASAP. 100%. I do have a legal team, guys. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Straw. Shout out to my dude Straw over here. He's walking back to his car now. He came over to say hi, give me a handshake. I appreciate that. Shout out to my dude Straw. All right, guys. I'm going on like 100 minutes here, so what is that? That's a long, we're a long time. You guys just keep donating, so I gotta keep talking. If you donate, I'm gonna keep talking. Obviously, I'm not gonna donate. I'm not gonna see somebody donate and then end the live. That'd be crazy. Jay Pelly, shout out. All right, let me start rambling. Let me start sending me some comments, and I'm gonna read all the comments. You got questions, comments? Let's do that part now. Let's do that quick. People love me. I love the people. I love the people. I love all you guys. Down for the cause. Susan, there you go. 1A all day. No, you're not getting the city. My PayPal is longislandorder@gmail.com for that one person that asked. But you're not getting the video today, and you're not going to get it anytime soon, probably. I'm going to work really hard at getting it. That's why I'm coming back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be here all week next week in hotels here in Danbury. You know, they should like me out here. I support the local economy. I'm out here eating at local businesses. I'm going to hotels out here. I'm spending money. Come on, I'm spending money out here in the city, and this is how they treat me. They're gonna arrest me. Thank you, I appreciate that. You love my content. That's great. Thank you. Who's my favorite auditor? That's a good question. That is a good question. Who is my favorite? Put me on the spot with that one. I probably should have skipped that one. My favorite auditor is Impact Auditor. That's my favorite auditor. Impact Auditor. He always comes through in the clutch. That's my favorite auditor. Impact Auditor. Go subscribe. Impact Auditor's channel. He's got a lot of cool stuff. Brentwood Post Office. He got a lot of cool stuff. The 1A360. How cool does that sound? 1A360. That's pretty cool. 1A360. All around. You're gonna see it all. You're gonna hear the 911 calls. You're gonna hear they sound like idiots, lying. I'm gonna say one thing. Now this is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. I have an audit that I didn't post. I went out with somebody, and Connecticut Constitutional Television. Shout out to him. I went out with him, and we were supposed to go to a police station, and in Windsor, in Connecticut. And the police station was closed or whatever, and it was being remodeled, and there was like an ambulance company behind it. So it's getting dark outside, and I'm like, let's just do the ambulance company. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. And that's gonna be actually Impact Auditor's first 1A360 video. I'm very honored. He's gonna do it on never seen an audit. Can't ask for anything. That's his premiere. Can't ask him for better. And everything all spends, including taxes. Yep. And it's not just here in Danbury. I'm in Waterbury, getting hotels and spending money over there. Maryland, Harford County. Shout out to my brother. He lives out there. Love you, bro. Harford County, upstate New York. You know, I'm barely in Long Island anymore. They were already educated over there. You live in Harford County, Maryland. What part? What part? Harford County. I used to live in Harford County for a little bit. Battery Banks, $9.99 at Walmart. Oh, yeah. What's my battery looking like? Aberdeen. Okay. When is the 1A360 going to start? So, the 1A360, if you're just tuning in, that's what Impact Auditor is doing on his channel, where he gives you the whole 360 look at the audit, where it shows body camera footage and the auditor's footage mixed into one, and 911 calls, all of it, depending on what information, what things he's gotten for that specific audit. His first one is going to be an unseen audit by yours truly. It's at nighttime, and I thought it was pretty good though. But it's an unreleased audit of mine, and shout out to Connecticut Constitutional Television. He was in there with me. And yeah, so I don't know as far as when he's gonna release it. I think we're gonna have to. I'll speak more on that on Sunday. Maybe I'll go live Sunday. Maybe I go live Sunday. Have you ever audited with Big Nick? Okay, so besides, there you go. Besides Impact Auditor, Big Nick, South Florida would be another one of my favorites. That guy is hilarious. That guy's hilarious. Big Nick, South Florida. Get back to work. Don't worry about me, get back to work. That guy's awesome. If I acted like him, they would have killed me. I'd have been dead. It would have been RIP LIA. RIP Long Island Audit. Bay Area Transparency. Very good. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. Jay Surreal. I know. I love that line too. It's always the short ones. It is always the short ones too. Big Nick, South Florida. Shout out to him. I would love to do an audit with that guy. Shout out to Big Nick, South Florida. What's your name and badge number? How'd I do? What's your name and badge number? Rogue Nation. I talk to a lot of these guys, we email back and forth or whatever. They send me some emails. I'm just so busy, just like they're so busy that it's like, it's real hard to do anything. Like you have no idea the amount of work I put into something like when I get arrested like this. I'm out here on the pavement, boots on the ground, going everywhere I can to do the right thing. News Now Houston. I'm your wife's favorite for sure. Cool. Tell her I said hi. Yes, 100%. That's a good comment. There's a lot of different auditors out there with all different kinds of styles. It's just who you are. I'm not going to be confrontational and an agitator because that's just not who I am. I'm a good guy. I'm trying to be anyway. Exactly. Everybody has their own style and I watch everyone. I watch every auditor out there because I try and learn from every single one of them, and I try and do the right thing. City Hall, definitely not the police station. It's pretty boring over here. They don't do anything over here. City Hall for sure. Danbury City Hall Monday. Let's do it. I'm in. Impact Auditors in. Connecticut Constitutional Television in. Northeast Auditors in. Northeast Auditor will be in there. You better be. He lives right around here. Well, I think he lives more towards Waterbury, but what time? Listen, I don't know the time yet, but I would shoot. I don't know. I probably should have came prepared with all this information. But if you're really serious about doing it, email impactauditor@gmail.com or email myself, longislandaudit@gmail.com. And like I said, put hashtag mass audit and we'll do it. City Hall definitely needs a mass audit, 100%. Wilton, Connecticut, there you go. 690 people watching is impressive. I mean, I think so, but if you were here earlier, I'm going on 100 minutes now of this live. If you were here earlier, you would have seen 1,500 people watching. That's the craziest. What's my first channel? This is my first channel ever. I don't have any other channels. Really enjoy your auditing style. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Dawn. I'm going to answer a couple more comments here. I was up to 1522 Impact Auditor. He always got my stats, my analytics guy. Shout out to Impact Auditor. Can't wait for 18360. I'm so excited. See the smile? I'm excited about 18360. If I'm excited about it, you guys got to get excited about it. And like I said, the only way you're going to see it is if you subscribe to Impact Auditor. It's the only way. I'm the 7th auditor arrested this week. That's sad. That's sad. But this, I mean, I don't know their other stories. I don't know the stories of the other auditors. Truthfully, I don't. I'm super busy. But this one, I'm telling you, was 100% egregious. Egregious. And if you're in here, 660 of you, 660 of you that's still in here after 100 minutes, those of you who've been from minute one, shout out to you. You guys are the truth. Who's been in here since I started the live? Let me know. I want to see. I want to see. Let me know. I don't see nobody. You all just started? There you go. You. Impact Auditor was #1 viewer. 100%. He was. There you go. Fish Guy 224. James Freeman. I would like to do an order with him. I like him a lot too. I like them all. Frank Phillips. Susan. Vaughn. Gary. Ooh, Big O. You came in at 30 minutes. Nope. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you. You got in at 1200. Wow. Yeah, the lawsuits are coming. 100%. The lawsuits are coming. And like I said, I'm going to be like this with the check. Smiling. I'm going to show you guys what it is. And then we're going to go flaunt the check around in City Hall in Danbury. But we got to go there first. We got to stir this thing up. We got a mass audit. Stir this thing up. Let's go out there. I'm going to be out there Monday. I'm not sure what time. But email me, longislandaudit@gmail.com or impactauditor@gmail.com. And we're going to set it up. Hashtag mass audit. And we're going to set up a time. Probably, Impact Auditor gets up a little late. So, it got to be somewhere in the late afternoon. Somewhere around there. Always watching. Appreciate everybody who's been in here since minute 1. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I don't even think my family's been in here this long. Like my brother or sister or something like that. I'm sure they just checked in and they were like, let's get out of here. Send the police to that check. 100%. I got to send them with the smiling, though. Me holding it and smiling. What happened? Okay, so I'm going to explain it really quick for people who are just here. I was auditing Danbury. If you haven't seen my other Danbury Public Library audit and City Hall audit, I'm going to leave those in the link in the description after this live is over. Or you just go on my channel and go find them. Danbury Public Library audit, Long Island audit. What happened was I was in City Hall, peacefully exercising my rights to film in public. Same thing I always do everywhere. And that this time I encountered the devil. He really was the devil. I believe that. He was a tyrant and devil who was just intent on hurting me. Because I was filming in the town clerk's office, which is a public area, every 652 of you know that, but yet the city attorney didn't understand that point. But because I was in there, and I wasn't even in there just filming, I was asking her for FOIA requests. I had business there. I gotta get some FOIA. I gotta get some information out of them. Refused me FOIA, kicked me out of the office, kicked me out of the tax assessor's office, then said it was unlawful to film in public places, and then called the police. I'm talking to the first police officer. He's like, yeah, you have a right to film, man. All good. You're good, man. Don't worry about it. No. As I finished talking with this guy who's if you feel the need to, let's mass audit on Monday. Let's do it, Danbury City Hall. Email me, longislandaudit@gmail.com. I appreciate all you guys' support. Love all you guys. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.